Peace. Welcome back in a real way. And this will be episode 2, I suppose. As I was saying in the first episode, I was going to backtrack to like why me. Let's keep it in context that way. So one why show. You know what I mean? I've been doing shows for a minute. Different attempts at podcasts and shit like that. Usually, I think I first started out, it was me and my cousin Sherelle. Shout out Sheezy. And we were just discussing typical day-to-day current event type shit. And I think we might have delved into the communication barrier or issues between men and women. I want to say that was called In a Real Way initially too. Then I got the show I was doing with Riz, the Grown Man Business, and I don't know. I still might kind of bring that back. All that shit was under the No Labels Music Club. Check that out. No Labels. I've been trying to put some of those old podcasts up on YouTube also, but that shit is a lot of work for one ass nigga who does other shit. But yeah, why show? Because I've already had interest in creating shows and being on shows and expressing my angle, my perspective, and just having the discussion on certain topics. I think that's important to hash out the different angles in order to, if not present solutions, at least get close to finding out what the solutions to our problems are. So ultimately to help other people, to add on. Also, it's to help myself as an artistic creative. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just get compelled to challenge yourself in different areas. And express yourself in different areas and ways, and it completes you in certain parts of your growth. So I think not only is my attempt to make a show to help other people, but also to help myself. Why me? Sometimes you hear people say when you're faced with a certain circumstance, does something need to be said? Does it need to be said by you, and does it need to be said right now? And to all those questions, I say yes. Especially considering the life and times that we're experiencing are like nothing else. And I think the more people we can have that are genuinely expressing some way to, like I said, add on, build, then I think it'll help all of us in the long run in order to figure out, one way to go or another, or at least find out what to say no to, because a lot of times that's the biggest part. Wisdom is not in what you say yes to; it's in what you say no to. Another reason why me is I got knowledge of self. I've had knowledge of self since I was about 15, 16 years old. So at this point, I've spent more time knowing who I am than not knowing who I am. And that in itself, through the rigorous studies of the root of civilization, knowledge and wisdom of the original people from when the planet first founded, and all types of other different literature, the studying methods and the information that was studied by those methods provides me a certain angle and process of view and understanding that could be valuable. And we all know it's each one teach one. So if I have anything of value to share, that's what I'm going to do, And I don't take things on face value So willfully, it should be more of a jewel than just a piece of useless stone or fodder. And ultimately, the final reason why me is to add some more education, positivity, and beauty. You know what I'm saying, to the people, to the world. Like I said, I'm an artist, so everything I do, I digest the world and I regurgitate it out in a way to make living more plausible and more pleasing, and more productive to those around me. So that's the whys ultimately. Trying to think if there was any off topic or tangent topic that I wanted to address, and I don't think I have one at the moment. In the meantime, I'll leave y'all with this one. Yeah, that's why. Not to mention, you see a bunch of motherfuckers on TV. You know, let's see. This is what it was, man. I had a battle with myself because I feel like platforms like this, you have to have a certain amount of vanity in order to think that whatever the fuck you got to say is important enough to share that shit to the world. And I was building with some of the ladies that I work with yesterday, and they said that not only should I share some of my viewpoints with the world, and I expressed, my conflict in regard to the vanity of it. Like, I always think about, like, who the fuck am I to be telling anybody anything? And the lady said, you never know. Like, your testimony might be something that'll help somebody else through, or it might just be the final word that they need in order to make the decision that might change their life for the better. And I pondered that, and from there, that's what brings where we are today. So whoever sees this, you know what I mean, I'm thankful for y'all time. You know what I mean. I try to keep it short because I know life be lifing all the time. So if you got subjects that you feel like you want to throw my way, see what my viewpoint is, I'm welcome to that. Outside of that, y'all be great. Be productive. Find something fulfilling. Learn something new today. Share it with me. Or share it with someone you love if you don't love me. And we'll be back soon. In a real way. Peace.